there is so much bad information on X, on Insta, on all the social media. Like, if you believe one thing, Bitcoin is poised for the greatest bull run in the history of anything, and you believe it's over. The Bitcoin, that's it. This is the end of the market. It's going down. Peter Schiff has come out of his hole. It is now commenting on, well, this is going to be the greatest wipeout of. He's not saying it's going to zero, but he says it's going down. So, what do you guys all think?
Yeah, it was like, I've been in crypto for a while now, and every time the cycles go up and down, there's a whole lot of FUD, but like the increased attention on cryptos has like amplified the FUD to 10. And I'm like, whoa, everybody just needs to take a breath and calm down. Cryptos are volatile, we know this. And there's a lot of events going on in the wilder world, but it's definitely not the end of crypto by any means.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like there's been just as much fear in the market recently than there was like when we first heard about those tariffs back last year. And I feel like it's kind of almost like a similar time period where that actually marked a local bottom for a lot of assets. And, I've had people, just my friends messaging me saying, what's going on with crypto? Is it dead? Is the market over? And usually that, gives me a little bit of excitement in the market because I know that a lot of people are trading because they're just fearful and they're just listening to the outside noise. And that's where opportunity does appear to be, some of the best in the market. So, yeah.
Well, I talked to Marty Hibbs this week, and he pointed out that we had called on his technical analysis a week ago Sunday. He said he expects it could very easily dip just below 100,000, which it did. And he said if we drop much lower, it could hit 88 to 90 easily. And then he expects it would recover within 48 hours. And then we're still looking for that 116. We need to punch through 116, then we're off to the races. But man, I'm an old timer in cryptos now. It's just like ho-hum. Like, look at it, whatever.
The farmer. I'm coming from the farmer perspective. You plant a seed and you don't care if there's wind or rain and pushing your bushels to the left or to the right. Yes, they're not going to stand tall after that, but it takes some time. They're going to stand. Everything's going to grow up again. So when you're looking at that from the perspective of a farmer, an investor, you don't care what it's doing right now. You're holding that, but you purchased that at a super low price in order to sell it at the high price when it reaches us. And therefore, you put in the sell order and on the way up when you see that it's going there. Everything else, the entire drama, I'm not interested in that. I don't even follow that at all.
Yeah, I also really like these opportunities because I'm like, oh, it's a buying opportunity because everything's falling. And like if there was tokens that I'd wanted to get before, but they've gone up, I'm like, dang it. And it's kind of like my ego's like, I'm not buying it. It already went up. Now it's back down. I'm like, oh, I can buy it again. We crossed the threshold. The cryptos are going mainstream. So now it is going to be about finding good, legitimate projects with good use cases that have a purpose to give to the world moving forward. We cover a lot of them here. And it's when these market pullbacks happen, that's a good time to accumulate them and just hold them, especially if you're looking for those long-term gains instead of short-term gains. Like view this as a good opportunity. I'm not looking to trade everything within the next month or two. I don't care if it takes another year. Just like be patient and steady and have a conviction in your bets.
So here's what happened to me. I like to have these batshit crazy bets when something goes down and shows a beautiful, nasty wick down, like the wicks where they get crazy and got heartbroken in the past. I love these wicks when they're going down into negative and when I have parked money at a very low buying point. And this happened just so many times. I would have wished I would have had double as much or triple as much in for that kind of spiel going into that game, because that was Black Friday sale combined with end of season and clearance at the same time, just in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. Cryptos, you can let cryptos break your heart, and don't let it break your heart because it's not really going to break your heart. Or you can let it fill your order. So don't have your heart broken. Have your order filled. I look back. I can tell you exactly what the price was of like Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin on March 24th, 2024. I couldn't tell you what the price was 6 months prior to that. I only remember that was a peak. I made my move. You forget the bad times. You forget as soon as it goes up, your endorphins kick in. You don't even remember. Oh, Bitcoin was under 100,000. When? So